leaders in Burlington announcing the city's budget deficit is much greater than previously anticipated. Now they're looking at ways to fill a multi-million-dollar gap, and one solution could have big impacts on tourism in the city. NBC5's Anna Guber is live in Burlington now. And Anna, what options are they looking at?
Well, Adrian, when the news broke last week, city leaders began considering using unused ARPA funds, increasing that 3-cent to public safety tax, which voters approved on town meeting day, and potentially doubling taxes to hotels here in Burlington, like Hotel Vermont behind me. Yesterday, I spoke with the general manager of the hotel, and he tells me he thinks that last solution may cause more challenges for not just his business, but the city as a whole.
I hope that the impact will not be as severe as we sometimes feared.
A $4 million error is what the city of Burlington is working to reconcile, after learning what was believed to be a $9 million budget deficit is actually closer to $13 million.
We can't tax our way out of a problem. At some point, we need to get more revenue to help.
Last week, city leaders announced the miscalculation. The gap came from the cost of benefits that weren't accounted for, in addition to salaries for city personnel. Now leaders are looking at a few options. Leftover ARPA money, a 3-cent increase to the public safety tax, which voters approved on town meeting day, and potentially doubling taxes for local hotels.
The city's portion is currently 2%, and we have been talking to hotels about increasing that to 4%.
But some locally owned hotels are nervous about the outcome.
We're just concerned that initially it will be a competitive disadvantage.
At Hotel Vermont, General Manager Hans Van Wees says he was aware of a potential tax increase, but not one this high.
Now there's a 9% state occupancy tax and a 2% local occupancy tax. So that's 11%. This would take it to 13. Take a $250 room. I mean, you can calculate what that would be.
We did the math and found that if a hotel charges $250 a night for a room, the combined tax, including the potential rate increase, could bring the bill closer to $300 per night. And Van Wees worries the new prices could drive visitors away, not just from his hotel, but the city as a whole.
We need more visitors because more visitors also support local retail, local restaurants, in addition to the taxes that it generates.
Now, this proposal is just one of a few that are still up for discussion. We reached out to the mayor's office, and a spokesperson told us the administration is still working on the budget and gathering feedback, with more in-depth reviews planned with the Board of Finance in mid-May. But May is a critical time for business owners in a region heavily influenced by tourism. Back at the hotel, Van Wees is asking leaders to carefully evaluate all options before committing to a decision. And to any potential visitors, he says,
before you make a decision to go somewhere else based on price, weigh the benefits or the experiences we can offer here in Burlington.
The good news is that May is going to be a very busy month in Burlington with the upcoming Vermont City Marathon and graduations coming up. Van Wees is happy to report that he's almost fully booked up for the entire month. So if you're looking to book a stay here in Burlington, be sure to get on that as early as possible. In Burlington, Anna Guber, NBC5 News.